Have you ever felt like you're playing a game of chess while everyone else is playing checkers? It's not just a feeling. High intelligence isn't just about knowing more facts, it's about a completely different neural architecture. A brain that processes reality in a way that, to be honest, most people find intimidating. Today, we're decoding the 8 psychological markers that prove your brain is wired differently than 99% of the population, and why that gift often feels like a social curse. Sign 1. The hyper-observant eye. You don't just see, you observe. While others notice the weather, you're busy noticing the micro-expression on a friend's face that contradicts their words. You catch the patterns in the noise. This hypervigilance is a sign of high-speed information processing. You aren't being paranoid, you're just seeing the world in high definition while everyone else is in 480p. Sign 2. The small talk allergy. Does the phrase, "How about this weather?" make you want to walk out of the room? People with differently wired brains find small talk physically draining. Your brain seeks cognitive density. You want to discuss the why behind human behavior. Sign 3. Chronic overanalysis. Your mind is a 24/7 laboratory. You don't just make a decision, you simulate 40 different outcomes before you even speak. This is known as analysis paralysis, and while it's exhausting, it's a byproduct of a brain that refuses to accept surface-level truths. You are looking for the grand unified theory of every situation. Sign 4. The outsider syndrome. Even in a crowded room, you feel separate. It's a common psychological phenomenon among high performers. Because your brain filters information through logic and patterns rather than just social vibes, you often feel like an anthropologist studying a different species. You're not weird, you're just operating on a frequency that most radios aren't tuned to. Sign 5. The need for solitude. To most, being alone is scary. To you, it's oxygen. Your brain requires massive amounts of downtime to process the high-speed data you've collected all day. This isn't introversion, it's neural maintenance. You need to shut the world out so your mind can finally hear itself think. Sign 6. Radical open-mindedness. You are willing to change your mind the second a better argument is presented. For 99% of people, their identity is tied to their beliefs. They hate being wrong. As for you, being wrong is just a data correction. You value the truth over your own ego. That is a rare neural trait. Sign 7. Sleep disruption. Is it 3 a.m. and you're wondering how the Roman Empire collapsed? Highly active brains have a hard time powering down. Your prefrontal cortex is hyperactive, often leading to late-night bursts of creativity or intense existential questioning. The world is quietest when everyone else is asleep, and that's when your brain finally feels at home. Sign 8. The sense of justice. You have a low tolerance for illogical authority. If a rule doesn't make sense, you don't just follow it to get along, you challenge it. This isn't rebellion, it's a structural demand for logic. Your brain is wired to optimize systems, and seeing an inefficient or unfair system feels like physical pain. If these signs hit home, stop trying to fit in. The 99% might not handle you well, but they are the ones who need your perspective the most. Your wiring isn't a glitch, it's the upgrade. Subscribe if you're tired of playing checkers, and let's master the board together.